channel AI Basics with AK. Here we are with another new episode in our blog series on Introduction to Python. Episode 20, we are doing an end-to-end Python project. Instead of going through slides, I thought I'll just do along with you step by step this end-to-end project in a notebook such that you will understand how to build from how we can build our project by making small steps. Here in this episode, we will try to build a simple ordering system, pizza ordering system with some basic steps. First is that customer will view the pizza menu, and then we will ask the customer to select the pizzas that they want to order, and finally let us give them the final bill amount. It's this very simple. Okay, we will be hard coding most of these things such that it will be very easier for to do it. The main goal of this project is to how to build this idea from step by step into a simple Python code. First, start building the pizza menu. Assume we have 5 varieties of pizzas. Okay, so let's create a simple list. We cannot create a list, right? Because we need both the pizza and its price, because it's a menu, right? So ideally, if we need both pizza and its price, so it's better to create a dictionary. So let's create a simple dictionary of pizza menu first. Beautiful, right? Now, okay. Gemini is giving suggestions, but I want to create my own margarita. Maybe the price is say $8.99, and pepperoni. Okay, good. Maybe vegetarian, Hawaiian. Okay, maybe $11, and then one more we will add. Not extra cheese, maybe barbecue. Let me. Oh, nice. Barbecue chicken, yeah. Chicken. Maybe 11.54. Perfect, right? And then let's print these details. Now we can see that. However, while printing it, we cannot print like this, right? We need a better printing methodology. So how do we access this dictionary? If you remember, we can access it through calling as items, pizza menu dot. If we can call items, we can get all these dictionary items in a form of a list kind of a thing where we can access both of them. Now, first is a pizza and second is a menu, price. And if you remember, so it has already suggested, but we can use the same thing. Was a mistake. Okay, I did not. Yeah, at time it happens that we forget some few simple things. The simplest thing is here in. Always for there should be an in to loop over, right? Such that we can print in this way. It looks beautiful, right? We have. However, this doesn't look like a menu. Say for example, what if we add something, a print statement above it, okay? So let's build step by step. So let's print, say for example, like say new line. I'm saying, sorry, just a beautification here. And say I'm just in a bold, like it's like pizza ordering system. Yep, perfect. And then this one. Now this looks beautiful, right? Now we have the margarita and everything. Now we can so this is our step one. We have built our pizza menu. Why don't we define this in a function? Beautiful, right? Now let's define this as a function. Define show menu. Let us call this as a show menu because this is our pizza menu, right? Show menu. In show menu, what does it takes as an input? It requires pizza menu. Perfect. Perfect. Now, if we want to call this, all we have to do is that we have to just run this to see the output that whatever we have seen it here, now we can see it here by simply calling the function show menu. So that's how we have built a simple, the first basic step of viewing the pizza menu. We built the pizza menu and then we looped over such that we can be printed beautifully such that people can understand it's pizza and it's dollar price name with a dollar symbol here. And then we just made it a little bit more beautiful by adding some print line so that the people understand, okay, it's a pizza ordering system. Now I have to select kind of a thing. What are the various options that are there? Since we have built everything, so we should make it more structure to our code. So we have defined a simple function and we are calling this as a show menu function. So we can just call the pizza menu, or else if you want to alter the pizza menu by adding maybe few more details, it's very easy. Say for example, maybe we want to create a new variant, maybe paneer. Perfect. Now if we can just call this is done. That's it, right? Now even we have paneer tikka right now in our pizza ordering system. Now let's go to our second function. We need to tell the people to select the pizzas they want to order. Beautiful, right? Now, how do we give an customers to input their details? So, assuming it out here, there is no serial numbers. Assuming it out, we are telling them to enter the full name of it. But however, how do we ask an input kind of a thing? So how do we ask an input? By using this. So say for example, here I just did not ask anything. So if I just run input, okay, it gives me a text option. I can just directly input Margarita here and it does nothing. It just prints whatever it is. Instead of this, even I can assign that into something like the selected pizza. The pizza a customer got to select. Now assume it out, I want to select Margarita. Now it does not print here because the Margarita is a selected pizza that I. But however, if I check what is assigned to Margarita, we can see that it is selected pizza, it is Margarita. Now once Margarita is selected, now I want to tell the customer, okay, if he needs anything else, maybe we can order more, or maybe let's keep it simple for let's keep it very simple that maybe he'll just choose one and then we will give him the final bill. So let's create a simple loop here kind of a thing by just assigning him kind of a thing, maybe selected pizza. Okay, is equal to maybe input, yeah, what pizza you want to order. Now customer, instead of getting a blank where we have seen here, now he has a text here. Oh, what pizza you want to select? Now he'll understand. Oh, maybe a vegetarian kind of a thing. Now he has selected that vegetarian. But however, after selecting now This might look simple. Maybe we'll just make it. See, we can complicate this further by creating a while loop and then just making it much more realistic. But however, for this episode's sake, I'm keeping it very simple, especially keeping in mind of the freshers who might be saying it. So let's initially define also this as in a function, maybe define, maybe take order, perfect, return selected pizza. That's it. Now, once this pizza is selected, I need to calculate the bill of it. How do we calculate it? Now, I know the selected pizza and I know the pizza menu. So, how do I access it? Say, for example, let's take order. Let's run the take order here. Take underscore order. Let's assign it to, say, for example, my pizza. Here, let's say it's paneer tikka. Usually I like paneer tikka. Now, my pizza variable will have paneer tikka. Now, let's calculate my bill for it. We know it directly, it is $13.99, but let's calculate it using a simple extraction methodology using dictionary. How do we do that? We know from pizza menu, and we can extract it by keys, right? Say for example, it is paneer tikka, we can get the price of it. Similarly, instead of passing it as paneer tikka, we can pass my pizza. What is an issue here? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what is an issue here? I'll give a pause. I request you to pause for a second and then think over it. It's very simple. Here, the customer has entered PANER tikka. But however, our menu item has PANNER underscore tikka. Say for example, okay. How do we rectify it? Maybe here, instead of giving this directly, maybe we can include some numerical numbers to it. How do we include some numerical numbers to our show menu pizza so that it becomes a little bit foolproof? Let's do that. Okay. Just now, a funny thing has happened. I thought I have been recording it and then I have continued with my session and then finally realized, okay, this section of the video has not recorded. So let me just continue where I have left. Here we have discovered that since there is a problem in entering the spelling mistakes, we thought we will start including a numbering system. How do we do that? We just include a counter, and then we include a counter in our print statement, and then we increment that counter. Automatically, what happens here when we do that, we can see that there is a number system here that is there along with the pizza menu. Now, once that customer enters that number, now we can select, now he can enter that number here. Let us do that again. Now he can enter that number here. Now, once that number is entered, now you can see that it is a 4. Earlier, it used to be something different like a margarita. Since we are asking the customer to enter the number, we can see it 4. But however, how do we extract the price by just entering 4? We know that it's in a sequence of our dictionary. We can use it by extract using key and values. From keys are nothing but our pizzas, but however, values are nothing but our prices. So we can convert these pizzas, because these are dict values, we can convert them into a list And then we can use our indexing that we have learned in our string episodes. And because the indexing starts from 0, but our numbering starts with 1, so we have to offset it by 1. So 5 here, 4, say for example, since we have selected here Hawaiian, maybe we have to offset it by 1. 4 minus 1. Then we can extract its price value. However, instead of 4, when I select selected underscore pizza, it gives an error. Why? The selected pizza, when customer inputs a number, automatically takes as an integer. Either here we can convert cast type it to convert into an integer, or else also here also we can cast it by converting them into an integer. So if we convert that into an integer, automatically that strings, like earlier we can see that strings are there, right now it will not be there. And when we use this list, and this is 11. So what we have thought of, we have done it. What we have done it, we have created a pizza menu. We have created a method for selecting the pizzas. Great. Now also we have created a final total bill amount also. Now let's put all these things into position one after the other. First is our pizza menu, and this is our function for calling the pizza menu, and this is our take order, which we have realized it, but however here we are selling enter the serial number, and then finally this is our billing. I did not just keep a method here for the function here for billing, because I thought, okay, I'll just leave it here. Now let's build, maybe I just repeated here, which just to showcase few things, but let's create our pizza ordering system at this point of time. We already defined our functions, which is show menu and take order, which are already here, which are show menu and take order. Okay, now I'm calling my pizza menu here. Maybe if I want to add it, maybe I can add it here itself. That's why I kept it in this pizza ordering system. This is my pizza menu, and then I'm calling the show menu inside this function, and then I'm also assigning the output of the take order into custom pizza, and then I'm just printing the final bill amount in US dollars for the customer. Let's execute this final function, which is pizza ordering system. It looks very structured, right? Now we have a menu. These are step 1, showing the menu, step 2, taking the order, and this is the step 3, which is calculating the final bill amount. Very simple, but it looks a little bit structured for us. We can also keep commenting. This is step 1. This is step 2. And this is step 3. Now a pizza menu has been printed, and yes, I would like to, right now I need paneer tikka pizza. The final bill amount is $13.99. Beautiful, right? In this simple, this code and everything is very simple, but we have learned a lot, and we have combined so many learnings from our 1 to 19 episodes. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I think you have learned a lot from this simple end-to-end project. Stay tuned. In our next episode, let's try to deploy it by creating a simple API to this. Okay? Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. See you in the next week.